Here in North Mississippi, most of us aren't too far away from some type of body of water, and when it rains, those waters rise. River flooding can be devastating, and the impacts can be widespread. Meteorologist Jacob Dickey sits down with a local historian to recap some of the biggest river flooding events in history.
River flooding is a type of flood which occurs when a river bursts its banks and the water spills onto the floodplain. One of the worst floods in Columbus history reached a water level no one thought was possible.
We're standing on the banks of the Tombigbee at Columbus, right where the Riverwalk starts. The worst flooding here was that flood that I talked about in 1892, and it crested at about 42.5 feet. Well, that puts that water level about 35 feet above what it is now. So as we turn around and look back up towards the Harvey's parking lot, just about where those cars are parked is where the water stopped.
The flooding cut off all roads and severely damaged all the railroads that led into Columbus.
That flood reached the highest known watermark for a flood here. There are photographs taken from the roof of the Gilmer Hotel that just show a sea of water west of Columbus.
For miles, farmland, homes, and businesses towards Artesia and Mayhew were submerged under feet of water.
The old bridge, 1877 bridge that was here, actually went underwater at that time. That bridge was located where the new bridge to the island is. The location of the high water mark basically corresponds with the parking lot for Harvey's on Main Street. The water actually reached the edges of the W campus and reached Palmer Home on South Side.
The 1892 flood was rare and nobody thought it would happen again, but then it almost did.
It was in the early 70s. It got close. It was very close to that. They're rare, but they still occur.
Now, if you live in an area prone to river flooding, have an evacuation plan and consider buying flood insurance.
WCBI Severe Weather Safety Tips are brought to you by Lee's Storm Shelters and Caldwell Banker West Realty Company.